Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us this lovely Sunday evening.
Yes, coming to you from Florida today, and we would actually be coming to you from the inside of the second Class B van we're testing, except that I don't have my super duper internet system on these vans we're testing, and I'd have to work with cellular, and the beach is crowded today, so I think the cellular signal would be pretty iffy. So we come to you from inside our condo here this morning or this evening. It's been a long day already. We've been out shooting video with that new Class B,
and I love it.
Yeah, this one is a Coachman Beyond, which was the best-selling Class B, I think, in North America last year. And
I can see why.
Yeah. Isn't that what you said, how much you liked the one we tested the week before?
Yes, but
and you're going to probably say this about
I'm not a dill pickle and complaining about everything?
That's true. I am glad you're not a dill pickle. Anyway, this is the second of which will probably be 5, maybe 6 RVs that we will be testing out over the next month. And then we'll be doing videos on them all. What it's like. It's been 5-6 years since we've even been really in a Class B other than seeing them at shows. And lots changed.
Yeah, and in a small way, I like to think that I contributed to some of that change because a lot of suggestions that I made, at least several,
yes, are now standard. And we ended up doing 2 Coachmen because one, they really are making some nice Class Bs. We're very impressed with what Coachman has been doing. And the reason we did the Beyond this week is because it turned out to be the best-selling small Class B that last year. So we felt we had to really see it, and I see why everybody likes it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably do a Travato, Road Trek, maybe a Chinook. We'll look at some of the other ones, but
this is so much fun.
Yeah, it is fun. And then who knows? Maybe this will be a thing we'll do every couple of months to test out different RVs like that.
It's great fun.
So lots of you on tonight, and it's good to see you. Thank you to Phyllis Kerr, who's kind of running all the questions for us. Chris Colley is over in YouTube, keeping track of everything there and putting links up, and we appreciate those guys so much. And let's get on to your questions, because this is Ask Us Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Road Trip Buddy.
Will you be watching the Oscars, and what's for dinner?
Absolutely not. I will not watch the Oscars.
We don't go to the movies.
We haven't been to a movie
since COVID.
Since COVID. Yeah. I mean, I watch stuff, on Netflix or Prime, but and really I loathe these Hollywood celebrities, all of them. And this cult of celebrity worship that we have in this country, as if these people have any opinion worth anything. They're actors and actresses. Oh boy, they're not experts.
Buddy, you opened up a real can of worms with him.
I've got to.
Something else. I kind of lost my excitement for going to the movie because the area of Michigan that we lived in before, there was a lot. Well, not a lot, but maybe we heard about it. Violence at the movie theaters.
Yeah. Well, I think that's
where
true.
Like gangs would come in and terrorize people, and they just kind of like.
I love movies. I mean, I really do.
He's a real movie dude.
But
I do love movies.
What I can't stand anymore is the way we've worshipped these foolish celebrities. Okay. Whose only claim to fame is that they walk around naked. Anyway.
Okay.
So I am not going to watch a Road Trip Buddy. we will find something else to do. Sharon Childress.
Okay. Comment. Hello from New Jersey. Glad to be here tonight. Well, Sharon, we're really glad that you are there. Loving this daylight savings time, aren't we all?
Yes.
This is so nice.
Yeah.
Especially as we start traveling, we get that extra hour of daylight in the evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a big thing. And he won't be pulling in after dark so much. Thank you, Sharon, for checking in with us.
Yes.
Cleo Snuggerund.
Hello from Southeast South Dakota. I'm missing the North and South Dakota. Yeah. Hi from Louisiana.
Charles Engel, nice to see you on tonight.
Yes.
And Don Parker, or Des Parker, D Parker. Sorry, my eyes aren't working well.
Mine aren't working
right. Screen is actually farther away than normal.
Our screen is kind of blurry tonight. I was thinking, am I able to read this?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone from Northern Arizona. Oh, every time a state's name pops up, I think about something that we saw there that I absolutely loved and how I'd like to go back there again.
One of the things about the RV lifestyle is that the whole country becomes your home, sort of, you feel warm and tender feelings for
Warm
all these,
feelings
every
for,
state that you know, oh, I remember being there and I miss, yeah.
yeah,
So, and that is true.
that's nice people.
Eric Miller.
Okay, we have been doing some winter camping and with dampness on the inside. How do you handle interior moisture?
Pick up a cheap little, I say, an
Dehumidifier?
inexpensive little humidifier.
Dehumidifier.
Dehumidifier. An inexpensive, just go to one of the big boxes stores and you can get an inexpensive dehumidifier. Many times your air conditioner has a dehumidifier setting. And if it's not too cold after you have the thing, you can run your air conditioner, run a couple of your fans to get some of that moisture out of there. Yeah, I know it's cold, but
I know something that I experienced that I didn't expect to experience in the wardrobe. When you're not, leave the doors open as much as possible so the air can get in there, because I know one of our
on the wall,
RVs,
yeah.
the wall was just covered with moisture.
That was the Arcadia, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was, yeah.
And that's not good.
Yeah. That's a sign of bad insulation, really,
Right.
or a hole somewhere, maybe in a slide that air is getting in. But to Eric's question, a small, inexpensive dehumidifier will help you.
And leaving the cupboard doors open if you can't control it.
And vent out, use your fan to vent out as best you can.
Yeah.
Yep. That is
open up the, you know, when you could leave your house, it's good to open up cabinet doors.
Yeah.
Hello from snowy Quebec. Oh,
Yeah.
don't let Bo hear that.
Yeah.
Just had a foot of snow today. Isn't that, oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Well, Bo would love it. We said some snow. We saw some from our security cameras up in Michigan that there was snow this morning and it's all melted now. So that's all.
And tomorrow it's going to be 63.
That's what they
Michigan.
say. Corinne Thomas.
Yes. Happy daylight savings time. Do you plan on staying in any harvest hosts while you're checking out the Class Bs? Good question.
Not yet. Let's see. Now we're leaving tomorrow for Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. And I think I have a reservation at I have a reservation at a KOA, which we stayed there once before. It's not one of my favorite parks. And I didn't really look up Harvest Host. You know, it's, I suppose I could, but we're then going to come back to the Panhandle of Florida for another test next week. And then we're going to go down in the central part of the state. So we will, we may do one there. I don't know. But I don't have any immediate plans for one. No. We've got a pretty good agenda of where we're going to go and what we're going to see. And
we do have to throw in a harvest host.
Yeah. We haven't been to a harvest host for
a while. We need to do that. Thank you for reminding us that we need to do that. I guess I've been thinking about it.
Well, it's spring break down here, so it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Well, Yesenia Rivas.
Hi from Puerto Rico.
Hello. It's not cold and snowy there, I hope.
You never know.
Such a beautiful place, Puerto Rico. Love it. From the mountains to the seashore. You got a great, great place. Jack Partain.
Why can't we just have permanent daylight savings time? Write your congressperson.
Yes. Oh, you're being politically correct.
Yes. Comes.
Yes. That's true. Yeah, I don't know why we don't have it.
Go for it.
Somebody's making money on it the old way. That's all I can say. This is what it should be right now.
Yeah, I think, but I think the reason is, like in Michigan, it's dark when kids go to school, and every now and then somebody gets killed.
Yeah,
because it's dark.
They walk out on a dark road or something. Yeah.
As it is, though, school starts too early for high school kids and everything. They don't even, their brains don't even work that early in the morning.
Yeah.
I think it must be a lot of bureaucracy to reschedule buses and everything, but go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. This is the way it should be. I agree. Charles Engel.
When y'all going back to the fifth wheel?
Right after we get done with this, fifth wheel's sitting waiting for us up in Tennessee. We were just in our fifth wheel last week. So last week we left there Monday. So
I call her.
We drove the Class B up to Tennessee and we stayed in it, and then we stayed in our fifth wheel. So
yeah. And
we're going back up. And the debate we're having is whether we're going to leave it another month or so up there or bring it back to Michigan in April. And then we've got a gathering in Indiana that we're doing. And then we got our big trip to the Maritimes. So lots of plans for the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Our Montana. Yeah.
Yes, we love that thing.
Tippy.
Jennifer, do you keep the RV packed and ready to go at any moment, or do you have to pack to get going for tomorrow. I have to pack because this is an RRV.
Now you do have, we
I've
have our
got two sleeping bags in
You-
it.
you have-
One pillow. Forgot to fight over the pillow. No, I'm just joking.
we have 2 pillows.
I know,
And
but
and
I'll get another pillow for it.
we have your
I
pots
will
and
have to
pans,
pack.
pots and pans.
Yeah, I put a couple pots and pans, and I made just a little bag. Things I took out of the Unity, a spatula and
The Unity
flatware.
is the Class C we sold it about 2 weeks ago. So.
And I thought, I'm just gonna put this in a bag, and wherever we go, I've got some plates and pots and pans, salt and pepper, and it's a good start.
Yep.
It's a good launch
Yep.
pad.
It is. So we do have to move some stuff in.
Yeah.
But these are short trips. Like this one we have right now, it's a brand new RV. I'm
I'm
afraid to
feeling
even
guilty.
use the bathroom in it. I mean, come on, it's brand new. It's got, the only miles it has is a couple hundred that they drove it from Gainesville over to here for us to use. So,
I mean, it was so kind of them to let us use that. It's so nice.
it is a very nice.
It's a
I really
beautiful
think-
machine, and I
Yeah.
love it. 3 seat belts in the back on
Yep.
the sofa bed. I didn't want a sofa bed, but
This is the best sofa bed we've seen.
Yeah.
That's one of the big changes we've seen in Fifth. We used to hate those things,
yeah.
but this is really a nice sofa bed that
Well, they cut out a
goes
little
with me.
spot, so it's like 2 twin beds.
So it's like a big king, but there's a little slot in the middle and you can just swing your feet over and you can get in and out real easy at night. Not have to wake the other person up climbing over them. Are you a fan?
Is the snow visible?
Is this show visible?
Oh, show.
Yes, it is. Phyllis, you want to weigh in and tell them about that?
Well, all of a sudden, the YouTube link in the app and also on the desktop version takes you straight over to YouTube instead of opening up inside of our community like it's done for the last month.
But
Now
Google,
it just takes you,
YouTube.
yeah, it just takes you right over to YouTube. So I don't know how to answer that.
So go right over to YouTube.
It just goes straight there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Usually it works, but we're
Not-
dealing with YouTube and Google, and they do whatever they want to do all the time.
Sorry about that.
Dear Go Turtle.
Hello from the road. I'm in Nevada. Just left Arizona.
All right. Good. I hope you're not driving. That's not good. Tippy.
I loved the Unity.
Yeah, it's a nice
It's
RV.
beautiful.
We've had
It is
we've
a
had 2 of them.
beautiful. We've had 2,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
they are beautiful machines.
Barbara Lunjway.
From Pinehurst, North Carolina.
Hey, Barbara. Good to see you with us tonight. And Terry Gillis.
Will you be testing in Winnebago Class Bs? We had one in Mercedes and just loved traveling it.
I think I want to try the Travato. We've never really done much with the Travato. It is still, one of Winnebago's top Class Bs. But who knows? I may do another one. We'll see. I don't think I'll do 2 Winnebagos because we want to keep this. I mean, I could do 35 Class B reviews. It's all I do the rest of the year. So we have to do like 5 of them, and we'll be a little more selective.
And I don't know how much we can tax our friend with letting us borrow this.
Yeah, we're borrowing these from Sunshine State RVs. They're one of the largest Class B dealers in the country. And Nick Schmitz, the general manager, is a friend of ours, and he's generously letting us borrow these units to test out. And it's kind of a challenge. He was giving me the business that because we used to be all Class B, and he said, "Well, you don't do anything with Class Bs." I said, "Well, I'm doing 5th wheels now. I've done Cs." He says, "You got to go back and see all the changes made in Class Bs." So we might even try a road trek too. We'll see how that goes. But we have at least 3 more we want to try, and we'll let you know each week which one we're in, and we'll give you the full reviews on the ones we do test in about a month. They'll run, and we'll run them. Like we'll have Class B week. We'll run them 5 days in a row. So that'll be coming up. Laura Harder.
When you need to level one side of your motorhome and you have dually tires, do you put the levelers underneath both of the tires or just one?
Both of them.
Mm.
Yeah, you should do both because it's just not good to have one do it under both.
Bearing all the weight?
Yeah, so do it under both. At least that's the way I have always done it, and it just is more stable
It's
that
kind of
way.
instinctive.
It is kind of instinctive, and I
little
mean
hard
maybe
to
you could,
reach, though.
yeah. Well, it's not too bad, but yeah, use both tires. That's it's just more stable that way. uh, skipping around.
Has the Michigan DOT resurfaced Highway 23 at the Michigan-Ohio state line? I drove it last May. Worst highway on my Florida, northern Michigan
Oh, I've
trip.
been saying that for a long time. Well, you should probably move over from 23. It's only 4 miles to your east and take 75. That has been resurfaced, but because it gets so much truck traffic, it often needs to be resurfaced every couple of years. I don't think that I never would take 23 up from Ohio. I would always go up 75. It's just a better road. And that's Michigan has pretty bad roads, but
How about Birmingham?
Birmingham, Alabama's not very good either. So, but I would take 75 instead of 23. They did do some resurfacing, but I don't know how far along they've come. It seems to take Michigan years to do what other states can do in just a couple of months.
And now, since we moved to the other side of the state of Michigan, we're not driving I-75
Yeah.
the way we used to.
Yeah. So I haven't been on 75 since really March of
Oh, how
last
about
year.
January when we drove down to Tampa?
Well, we took 75. Yeah. But that I'm talking about in Michigan. We came across,
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
we came
Yeah.
across a different way.
Yeah, we did.
Um,
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, bad roads in Michigan, but I would take 75 if you're going up that way. And I don't know what their progress on resurfacing is. It's slow. Yeah. Charles Engel.
Try a Class A. Boy, that's Mike's dream.
Well, I thought it was an Airstream that you wanted to pull an Airstream trailer.
No, I
We've
think
done trailer.
we've done a trailer, and I think because when you pull a fifth wheel, it is so much a part,
Fifth
of
wheel
the
is much
truck.
easier to tow. Yeah.
it's easier to pull.
Yeah, we have never done Super C, Class A. I'm not going to do them all. A truck camper, I would like to mess with the truck camper once someplace. Maybe we can rent one in Alaska. That would be kind of fun. But I would like to try several of the Class A's.
The small A's?
The small A's are very popular now. And then,
Or a
but
Super
there's some
C.
real cheapy small A's. I don't think I want to, I don't want quality, but I think it's, I'd like to try a Class A. I think that we've kind of, when we were in Class B's, there's this whole Class B thing. We don't like those big RVs. That's not camping. But now we're in a fifth wheel, which is huge. But I would like to try a Class A. I think that would round us out. I'd like to try a couple of them because you want to see the differences between them. But that's maybe, if we don't do it this year, we'll do that. That'll be our project next year. Don Vichowski, Don and Karen.
They're in Virginia tonight, traveling from New York to Texas.
Good for you. Hey, you might be able to start catching the wildflowers. What are those blue flowers?
Bluebells?
Yeah, the bluebells. Yeah, the bluebells. Yeah.
Well, I think they're March.
Kim Dog.
We are ready to retire and buy the first RV. Bought the first RV. 2-year-old Super C. We're nervous, mostly for short trips in the
shoulder seasons. Yeah.
Okay.
Summer in Maine, winter in Florida. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's a great way to do it. That's a big RV if you're not going to be using it very much.
But it's a home on wheels, so
it
be
is.
comfortable.
Oh, you'll love it. And just take it slow. Don't be nervous. Be excited, and just read everything you can. And there's no way to learn it but
To do it.
And just be slow and have checklists and back each other up. If somebody's doing one thing, make sure somebody doesn't come along and distract them. The problems many people have is when you're setting up or tearing down, and people come in the campground, and people in the campground know better, but they come anyway and hey, how you doing? Are you doing that? And they all offer their opinion. And when you're setting up, you want to be laser focused on your system and not let other people interrupt you. So the other person kind of can be your buffer for that. That's a good help. But just take your time. You'll have no problem. You really won't. Craig.
23 is okay now.
Drives it day to day, lives in Ann Arbor.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, boy, it was bad down at the border. I drove that maybe a year and a half ago for a little bit. And oh my goodness.
And
another one was bad was 69 as well coming into the state. Bluebonnets, not bluebells. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't think
Bluebonnets.
bluebells is ice cream. I knew that's
Oh, it's close.
yeah, bluebell ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. It's we had such a good time. We caught that perfectly a couple of years ago when we were in
Very
Texas.
pretty.
Yeah. Thanks, Corrine, for
Straighten us out.
yeah. Rebecca Green.
Where do I find a list of Michigan state parks that I can camp in my van for a day or two? Is it free to stay in the state parks?
No, it's not
Gotta
free
pay.
to stay in any state park. You gotta in a campground, you gotta pay. We have 2 books out on Michigan, one the Upper Peninsula, one the bottom. But if you just look Michigan State Parks and go to michigan.gov, that's the state thing. Every state park is listed there, and you can see everything that's there, and you can camp. Not every state park has a campground, but it'll list every one that does. And but you should make a reservation, and yes, you have to pay to camp in
You
a state
have
park.
to pay just to enter a state
Yeah,
park.
yeah, you do.
I mean, you have to pay.
Yep. So you don't stay free. Our books, if anybody wants to check, we've got 20 different books out there, and you can mix and match and save money by buying bundles. But you can find it at rvlifestyle.com/books, right underneath the screen there, bottom of the screen. So check that out. All right, let's see what else we have. Is that it? I guess that's it.
If that's it,
All right,
we're gonna go eat dinner.
we're gonna go eat dinner then. Road trip buddy, want to know what we're going to eat for dinner, and we are going to go eat dinner. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but it's still light out, so we're going to go.
I know, it's quite exciting. Maybe we
Yes.
can take both for a little walk.
Yeah, so that all worked out well. Oh, all right, one more. We'll do one more because if it looks like it's coming in really slow, and we'll just kind of use our time to get out. Burton Carlisle.
Hello from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Just looked at an Oliver Elite 2 travel trailer. Was very impressed with the quality and layout. Now thinking about maybe buying one.
Oliver's a really unique little trailer. It's built by the Oliver family. It's run by one of the sons now. And they are in Hohenwald, Tennessee, which is just 10 miles from our property in Tennessee.
And how many times have we tried to book?
We wanted to do a tour of their factory, and we had cleared it with them for a couple of weeks ago, and something happened. Oh yeah, something happened. Yeah, you didn't feel well or something,
Yeah.
and we couldn't go. But we planned to do a trip
A couple times.
Yeah, they really are unique trailers, small little trailers, very lightweight, just high quality, really neat. And the family that builds them, just super quality. So we're going to try and do a tour of
One
that.
of these
One of
days
our,
we're gonna
one of
get
our
there.
visits. I mean, when we're there 20 miles from there all the time, and we still haven't had a chance to see it. So we did spend a little time on the Natchez Trace again this last week, and that's always one of our favorite places.
Mhm.
All right, guys, thank you much. Don't forget to come and be a part of our community at rvlifestyle.com. That's the address on the screen. Just join that, will you? If you haven't joined, come over and join us. You can text us at all hours of the day and night where one of us is on, somebody, and it's a friendly community. It is an alternate to Facebook. None of the craziness of Facebook, the censorship or the nastiness, the losing your, not being able to find a post that you wanted to come back and read. It's all right there. And it's the next best thing to a campfire is what we say for community. So come on over, community.rvlifestyle.com. We'd love to have you guys become a part of that. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you in a week. Don't forget the podcast this week. In the podcast on Wednesday, we're going to talk about e-bikes and why they are so particularly popular with RVers. Be a fun interview. And we have the president, the CEO of Electric Bikes will be our guest, and you'll get a chance to meet him and learn about where you can and where you can't use an e-bike. That's it. Thanks for watching.
Happy trails.